Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahawashi.
Barakatah Yahawashi.
Double honor to the apostles and the elders. Salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and in sincerity. This lesson is going to be entitled The Vengeance of Yahweh and Yahawashi.
Alright. This is Isaiah 63:4.
Start at 1, bro.
Isaiah 63:1. Who is that coming from Edom with thine garment from Babylon that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength?
Now, this is talking about Yahawashi, and he's going to be traveling in a chariot.
I that speak in the righteousness might to save.
Like you said, continue.
Wherefore art thou red in thy apparel, and thy garment like him that treaded in the wine vat.
So we got to trade in the wine vat, because basically Yahawashi is going to bring, it's going to be balanced. He's going to save, and then he's going to destroy as well, man. And the wine fat is actually for people, you know? Go ahead, bro.
I had tried the wine press alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in my anger, and trample them in my fury. And their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garment, and the stain all my remedy. Right,
because there's going to be a lot of bloodshed. And basically, Yahawashi is not going to physically be walking the earth. He's going to be killing with from the chariots, man. You know? All right, bro, bring out that Isaiah 52.
Let's start at 13.
All right.
It said,
you can break it down, huh?
It said, behold, my servant shall be prudently, he shall be exalted and installed and be very high. Going to Yahawashi. You know, he's going to be exalted. You know, he was exalted on earth first time, man. Going into how he was exalted at his death, man, on that cross. Going to verse 14. As many were astonished at thee, his visage was so marred more than any man, and his form more than the sons of men. So that's going into how you know, the Romans, you know, did Yahawashi, man. You know how bad that they beat him, you know, and marred him, man. You know, he was unrecognizable, man, because it said, you know, his read again, as many were astonished at thee, his visage, you know, his visual was so marred more than any man, and his form more than the sons of men. You know, so he was looking worse than Emmett Till. You know, any image that you have seen somebody beaten to, Yahawashi would look worse than that, man. You know, so that go into that vengeance, man. You know, on those Romans, man. You know, and that go into, you know, just thinking, you know, damn well he didn't say he not gonna save no Edomites, man. After they did him like that, man. You know, and that vengeance from that very day still burning his heart, man. You know. Verse 15. So shall he sprinkle many nations. The king shall shut their mouths at him, for that which had not been told them shall they see, and that which they had not heard shall they consider.
Right, so read that again.
Verse 15. So shall he sprinkle many nations. The king shall shut their mouths at him, for that which had not been told them shall they see, and that which they had not heard shall they consider.
Right, and they all this happening right now, man. You know, which they learn, all the people learn that Yahawashi, so-called black man. His people are so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. But when he come back, like I said, they gonna shut their mouth at him, man. He gonna, like I said, he basically come to put our kingdoms down, man. You know. He did it on Zephaniah 3, man. Started at verse verse 7, where it said his will is to gather the nations. 3 and 6.
Yeah, I would cut off the nation. I would cut off
That's
the
the
nation.
reason why that garment is going to be sprinkled, man, because it's like a lot of bloodshed. What we've been taught is basically that Yahawashi is all love, and his father is all love. You know, but if you look at it from that perspective, then that throws off the balance, man. You know, and Father is an entity of balance. That's why you have day and night, you know, up and down. You know, Yahawashi is coming back for vengeance, man. And him and his Father is one, meaning that they have the same objective, the same goal, the same mindset.
You know, all he waiting on, all Yahawashi waiting on is the goat, man.
That's right.
You know, when he get that goat from Yahweh, man, it's on, man.
Right.
You know, he getting vengeance for what they did to him on the cross, what they continually did to the prophets before then, man, going into the wicked Israelite. And you know, with the slavery, with the harshness of that hard slavery we went through, the genocide of the Native Americans, man. You know, Esau had never paid for none of those crimes, man.
Right.
But he finna have to pay for that, man. You know, that's why it called the day of judgment, man. Esau finna be judged for all his crime, man. His days as a fugitive finna come to an end, man.
Mm-hmm.
Isaiah Zephaniah 3 and 8. Therefore, wait ye upon me, said the Most High.
Right, and that's what we doing, man. You know, we can't take vengeance right now, man. Even though you get mad, man, you want to take vengeance, man. You see certain things happening, you know what I'm saying? You might have some certain thing happening in your life, man, you know, and you be wanting to take vengeance, but you got to wait on the Lord, man. You know, you can't move before the Lord move, man. Go ahead, bro.
Until the day that I raise up to the prey.
Right, to the day he rise up to the prey, man. You know, so all the prophets got to take place first. You know, Storm, his men had to come back into the truth, man. You know, that falling away had to happen. Then us coming back into the truth had to happen, man. You know, that 144,000 had to be sealed. You know, his word had to go out to all the ends of the earth, man. The elect had to be sealed, man. You know, and then the end gonna come. Then he gonna come. Go ahead, bro.
For my determination is to gather the nation.
Right, see, so this is determination. It's to gather the nations. Going back to the scripture the brother read in Isaiah 52, man. You know, this how he gonna sprinkle the nations, man. He not coming back to save the nations, man. He not coming back to show them no love, man. You know, he coming back to pay them back, man. Go ahead, bro.
That I may assemble the kingdoms.
Right, see that he may assemble the kingdoms, man. Going back to that scripture where it said that in the mouths of the king should be shut up, man. You know, ain't nobody else gonna be saying they finna rule next. Like you got Moab, which is the Chinese thinking they gonna come to power next and rule, man. You know, you got Trump. What this about his 4th day in, man? He just going wild, man. You know, and he dead serious about it. He dead serious about what he want to do, man. You know, all the shit he was saying he was gonna do. Hey, he doing it, man. Well, I ain't say all of it, but the main points he talking about he was gonna do. These first 4 or 5 days, he signed a number of executive orders, man. You know what I'm saying? Which nobody can't. You sign when the president signed the executive order, the Congress don't got no say so. They vote on this or that, man. The executive order just he just signed it and it's gonna be law, man. You know? And there's some. There was a law the feds put in there to where they have a puppet in there, because you know it's like with the elites, they control certain people, man. You know what I'm saying? Certain people that's in positions that that's not with them, man. You know, but they got certain laws where they can overrule them people, and no matter what they say or think, they can pay. That's what they started the executive order for, because there was like a federal law where, okay, if the Congress don't want to agree, the president can sign the executive order, and the Congress ain't got nothing to say. You know, it's just gonna be the law, man. You know, go ahead, bro.
To pour upon them might in the nation.
Right, so to gather to assemble the nations, gather the kingdoms. Why? To pour upon them his indignation, man. Go ahead.
Even all my spirits, anger.
Right, so that whole, them trying to start that whole new world order, it's a plan of Yahawashi, man. He put that spirit on them to do that, man. To assemble the nations, to assemble the kingdoms. Why? So he can pour out his indignation, man. Because they got a plan already, like the UN, for like if the earth get invaded, man. You know what I'm saying? Like all the nations around the world, they like first they're gonna try to communicate with the so-called UN. So you know what I'm saying? They got a whole, they like from China, from all around the world, man. You know, when that happen, they gonna all come together, man. You know, they ain't gonna beef with each other. They gonna put one focus on fighting Yahawashi and the angels, man.
I had seen the video. I meant to put it on Kick. don't know if y'all brothers seen them. I think GMS News over there in Iran. They was actually shooting chariots. I mean, missiles at the chariots, man.
You posted it out.
Okay.
You did.
Yeah, they actually shooting at the chariot, man. You know, and the chariots they be playing with them, man. You know, they're just one chariot, man. So when you have a shot coming back, he coming back deep, man. You know how Jake like to go to the fight deep, man. You have a shot gonna be too deep when he come back, man. You know.
For all the earth should be devoured. Devoured with the fire of my jealousy.
Right, man. So all the earth gonna be devoured with the fire of the Lord's jealousy, man. Now you got America, aka Babylon, which is gonna be destroyed completely, man. But all the earth is gonna get hit, man. You know, each nation gonna be shooting missiles on each other, man. Everybody gonna point their missiles at America, but America gonna shoot missiles back at all these other nations too, man. You know. That's it over there.
Go back to Isaiah 60. Go back to Isaiah 63 and 3.
I got a quick one, too.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Haggai chapter 2, verse 22. You break this down, y'all. And I will overthrow the thrones of kingdoms, and I will destroy the strength of the kingdoms of the heathen.
Come on.
And I will overthrow the chariots and those that ride in them, and the horses and the riders shall come down, every one by the sword of his brother.
Right, man. So what does the chariots represent? It was like it basically was like a vehicle of war in the ancient times, man. So what's they vehicles of war now, man? They got their tanks, they fighter jets, you know, they submarines. The U.S. got their stealth fighter, man. See, the Lord it's gonna be war in heaven, man. You know. You got it, bro.
Go back to 3.
Yeah, go back to Isaiah 63 just to make a point, and then guys, you can pick up. I'll try to wild press along.
Want to start there?
Yeah, start there, bro.
Alright. This is Isaiah 63 and 3. I had tried the wine press alone, and the people, there was none with me.
All right, now go to bring out Revelation 14 to 19.
Revelation 14:19. And the angel thrust his sickle into the earth, and gathered the vine of the earth, and cast it into the great winepress of the wrath of the Most High.
And what's the wrath of the Most High? That's that nuclear destruction, man. And at the same time, and Yahawashi is going to be sending missiles too upon him and the holy angels. Go ahead, bro.
You know, saying, fire chariots. Verse 20, and the winepress was trodden without the city, and blood came out the winepress, even unto the horse bridles, by the space of 1,600 furlongs.
Right, and that's just symbolic for a lot of blood, man. That's all it is. And the winepress, who are the winepress? These other nations and 2/3 of our people, man. Boy, you can go back to Isaiah 63 and 3.
For I will tread them in my anger, and trod them in my fury.
And that goes to show you that Yahawashi is angry, man. He's upset of like the brother was going into for the way they treated him, you know, the way they're doing his people, and then how their maintenance and their upkeep on this earth, man. They're destroying every fucking thing, man. Go ahead, bro.
And their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my remnant.
And that's just symbolic for a lot of killing. Go ahead, bro.
For the day of vengeance is in my heart.
So he's in the spiritual world right now, waiting on the day of vengeance. Go ahead, bro.
And the year of my redeemer is come.
Right, and basically he's gonna redeem his people, beginning with the elect. Go ahead, bro.
Keep going.
You know what? Yeah, you stop at 6.
And I looked, and there was none to help.
That's right.
And I wondered, and that there was none to uphold. That from my own arm brought salvation unto me, and my fury it upheld me.
So basically, literally, his fury is going to continue to motivate him to destroy this place. And it was sanctioned by Yahweh. You got a precept up?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This Isaiah 34 and 2.
You can break it down, bro.
Let you break it down.
Right.
For the indignation of the Lord.
What's that? That's righteous anger, man. Go ahead.
Upon all nations.
Upon all nations, man. That's you Moabites, you Ammonites, Elamites, you Hamites, so on and so forth.
Even 2/3 of the nation of Israel.
Even 2/3, yeah, that's a good point, bro.
And his fury upon all their armies.
And that's going into basically Armageddon, man. Go ahead, bro.
He have utterly destroyed them.
Right, and that's the aftermath, man. When Yahweh and Yahawashi comes, what's like when Yahawashi comes back, man, he's gonna destroy every fucking thing in sight, man. Go ahead.
He had delivered them to the slaughter.
Delivered them to the slaughter, so they're destined for death. Go ahead.
Their slain also shall be cast out.
Right, and that's going back into the blood of the going up to the horse's bridle means gonna be a lot of blood, man. Go ahead.
And their stink shall come up out of their carcasses.
Right, because basically, you know, there's not gonna be no time to bury these bodies, man. But in the United States of America, man, of course, hey, they're gonna burn anyway, man. Go ahead, up.
And the mountains shall be melted with their blood. And all the host of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll.
Right, and that's basically talking about that mushroom cloud, man. You know, once it makes that impact on Earth.
And all their hosts shall fall down.
Right, all their hosts shall fall down. And then that host is also symbolic for Esau's armies, man, because he has aircraft up there as well, man. Go ahead.
As the leaf falleth off from the vine, and as a falling from the fig tree. My sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea.
Right, and who's Idumea? That represents Esau.
And upon the people of my curse to judgment.
Right, and who's cursed? Esau, man. But like the brother said, these other nations are going to be judged, and 2/3 of our people are going to be destroyed too. All right.
Alright, this Revelation 1:7. Behold, he come with clouds, and every eye shall see him.
Right, man. Those clouds represents the chariots, man. You know, he come with clouds, and every eye shall see him, man. You know, because the whole sky gonna be filled with chariots, man. It's gonna be the Lord in the armies of heaven, man. You know, from one end of the earth to the other, man. You know, go ahead, bro.
And they also which pierced him, all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him.
Right, saying they pierced him, man. So the same Roman that pierced him in his side, man. He gonna be back, man. You know, and the Lord said this generation should not pass away until all things be fulfilled. In Matthew 24, he basically was going to the prophets when he talking about that, man. So that same generation back, man. Everybody back, man. You know, even those men who was even the 2/3, well, even that 2/3 of our people of the Southern Kingdom who was on this side at the time, basically them was down with the Romans, man. You know, they back in their lives, man. That's these fake pastors. It's the Israelite groups that have sold out to the so-called white man. You know, everybody back in their life. You want to say something, bro?
You're going to your average, even your average, you know, Israelite citizens who don't know they're Israelite, man. They died with the Roman, man, because America is that new Rome, man. And you see how I mentioned, they that pierced him shall see him, man. You know, so Yahawashi ain't let that go, man. You know, even though there was his mission to die, you know, be that sacrifice for the nation of Israel, but what do Esau always do, man? He overdo it, man. You know, he always overdo it, man. You know, putting that spirit in his side, man. You know, so Yahawashi still got that on his mind, man, that day, cause it ain't been that long ago to him, man. You know, because a day is 1,000 years, 1,000 years is a day to the Lord, man. You know, that's the time that Yahawashi going on now, man. You know, as he in the spirit world sitting at the right hand, man. You know, and his eyes on that Roman centurion, man. You know, go ahead.
This Ezekiel 34:16 is really talking about like 2/3 of our people right here. I will seek that which was lost and bring again that which was driven away.
Right, man. You know, go ahead and hey, that's the Lord doing that, man. He gathered what he say. He come for get that real quick. Matthew 15:24. Go ahead, man.
And will bind up that which was broken.
Right, man. And who was that was lost, man? Our people, man. You know, so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Latinos, Native Americans. you so-called Dominicans, you so-called Haitians, you so-called Cubans, man, so-called Panamanians. We the ones that's lost, man, by even calling ourselves by those names, man. But now the Lord seeking that which was lost, man. You know, going back to Jeremiah where he says he should give us